I was sitting with a girl who we will call Chris at one of our local fish houses. We were sitting in the sparkly dinette style booth, and she was pouring out some of the more painful details of her life to me. Over the course of an hour, we went through topics like abuse and death in the family, and it turns out that Chris had just lost a baby. It was a baby that she didn't even think she wanted, so she was struggling with those feelings of guilt mixed with relief. And as the conversation closed, I felt prompted to ask her, Chris, who are you? Who does Jesus say you are? What are some of the things he wants for your life? And she answered each of these questions with a very sad, a very forlorn, I don't know. And it was at that moment that I realized that one of the biggest issues facing our women, our young women especially, is the concept of identity, the concept of who you are in Christ. Hi, I'm Amy Register, and I'm not a counselor or any kind of professional, but I have worked with young ladies both in a college dormitory setting, on crisis hotlines, and in my church. And one thing that I found is that this question of identity is central to our girls' ability to become their best possible version of themselves for Christ. If you're a parent of a Christian girl, if you're a youth pastor, if you're a young women's ministry leader, or if you're just a concerned adult who is caring enough to want to spend some time with the young girls in your area or in your circle of influence, this video course is for you. So let's talk about what's included in this course. First of all, I want to give you 4 identifiers, 4 things that will let you know if the girl in your life is struggling with these identity issues right now. Then of course I'm going to give you little things you can do, tips and tricks, so that you can address these issues in her life. Next, I want to give you some Bible study guides, different things that are going to help you establish both the Bible, Jesus, and God in general as an authority, as an actual person who can speak a true identity into your girl's life. In addition to that, I've also given you some other activities that you can do with your young lady to help really cement these ideas in her mind. And there's of course some extra resources, like an interview with someone who I do consider an expert, who has done some counseling with young ladies and who will be super valuable for you to hear and listen to her testimony and her views on identity in Christ.